Hello and welcome to the first episode of something I'd like to be a reoccurring feature of this channel, if you will. Something I'm going to be affectionately calling the Primaris project, but it's also something I hope to adopt for other games. Essentially, this is going to be a week-to-week breakdown, a work-in-progress vlog of what I'm doing with my Primaris Space Marines. Now, due to the fact that the Primaris range is yet to be released, other than some captains, etc., that are coming out this weekend, there isn't a lot to go with. So today this video will be primarily focusing on the background of what my force is. Now, in the Dark Imperium novel, Belisarius Cole says about wanting to make Primaris legions using gene seed from the traitor legions. Now, these guys aren't a loyalist traitor, I promise, in a way. What they are, due to another thing that you find out in the novel, is the Death Guard survivors from the flight of the Einstein. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's never actually said what's happened to them other than a handful of them like Nathaniel Garrow. So my idea for this is essentially a revived Dusk Raiders. So, as you can see with this lieutenant that I've started painting, I've gone for the classic grey and red arm trim. He's nowhere near finished painting yet, but it was just to get an idea of the paint scheme, and he had a nice open part of body to work off of. This is hopefully a tutorial that'll be coming up in the next few days on my channel for Dusk Raiders, because there hasn't been any video recordings of Dusk Raider painting tutorials from what I've seen. There's been a lot of walkthroughs on Daka how to paint them, but that's really it. So what is the aim of this force? This force, I'm going to try and base it off, well, the Dusk Raiders, but also mix in some Death Guard ideology. So a lot of special weapons, like I'm hoping we get a Hellblaster box set soon. Probably not going to include any Psychers. I might do, but it'll depend on once I've read up some more history on the Dusk Raiders. But it'll also have a lot of fast, hard-hitting infantry as well, so I'm looking forward to getting my hand on an Inceptor box. I have pre-ordered a Primaris captain to go with the leader of my force at the moment. My plan for him is to stay in the back lines with troops and to pump out buffs, whereas the Gravis Armour captain would be in a punchy unit, probably with the Reavers when they come out, if I decide to include them. But they're a squad that I can see fitting in with the guerrilla warfare style that the Dusk Raiders were famous for. As for army tactics, it's going to be primarily infantry, with their grinding attrition warfare that they've picked up from the Death Guard times, but also lightning fast is the plan, and hard hitting from from the Dusk Raiders. For individual units, they'll focus on survivability. So, for example, the Warlord trait I pick for the force would be the one that gives you on a 6, you can ignore a wound inflicted. Just because you can pick them now. It just makes sense for the Death Guard survivability. So, yeah, that's it for the initial ideas. My plan is, like I said, a primarily infantry-based force that gives buffs round. Primaris lieutenants will be seen throughout, undoubtedly, mainly because I like them. I'll get some more intercessors, definitely when they come out. Some inceptors, definitely when they come out. I'll probably get a box of Reavers when the full plastic kit comes out. Not just these easy push-together ones, but I'll look at the rules first and decide if they fit in with the force. So, yeah, if this is something you'd like to see continue, please let me know, because I plan on it. It's a weekly progress report. And then in the future it's something that'll expand out. Like once I'm happy with this, I'll probably make one for the Aleph or someone to start for Infinity, etc. So this has been a nice short 5-minute video. I don't plan on making this a long one. Future ones probably will be a little bit longer as I talk through the additions I've made. So yeah, that has been it for That Welsh Nerd today. I will see you in the next one.